Hello and welcome everyone. It's Saturday over here, and again we are going for Nightmares Before Christmas. Today we are playing Call of Cthulhu. Um, the name itself will probably ring some bells for most of you. Um, yeah, written and thought of by H.P. Lovecraft, and this is one of the game adaptations of the Cthulhu mythos. So, I don't know much about this game. As always, I kept as far away from spoilers as I could. So, we can just hop in, take a look, and then see what this game has in store for us.
Yes, I'm gonna burn this whole place down.
No. There we go. So delve with me into the darkness. That is the vision of H.P. Lovecraft. Hey Fate, hello, and thank you for the host. I will give you a shout out a bit later when there are more people, because if you say hello to yourself, that won't help much. If there's even anyone who doesn't know our sweet lute princess. Which would be a shame, so get over there and say hello. And maybe leave a follow. Well, not maybe, pretty surely. Well, spread the wolf love.
Fatality.
If the sound is too loud or not loud enough, then just tell me. Boston, 1924. Edward Pierce, veteran of the First World War, drowns his memories in liquor and sleeping pills. He is now a private detective who has trouble finding a case to lift him from his torpor. Pierce must find a new case quickly or risk losing his license. Fun fact: H.P. Lovecraft hated the water, the sea especially, and everything that lives in it. He was afraid. Also, his bathtub was full with candy paper because he was terribly addicted to sugar. If I'm mad, it is mercy. May the gods pity the man who, in his callousness, can remain sane in the hideous end. Game saved. Yes, our progress has been saved. Ugh. Can I go back? Obviously not. Can crawl. Fishy. Since this has to do with fishies and fishmen. Yeah, Faith.
I don't know what the place, but the fishy on me. Got a lot to be, but the fishy on me. Gotta do, I'll slap your knee. Fishy on me, fishy on me. I don't know what the place, but the fishy on me. Got a lot to be, but I'll slap your knee. Fishy to be, but I don't know ye. Fishy on me, it's a fishy to be.
Yes. I'm
Yeah,
gonna burn
okay.
this whole place
It
down.
works. Good. Shark parts. Oh. Wait, didn't I? Oh, what's this? Ah, okay. I need to light up some items in order to interact with them. But I don't have any. Ah, yeah. Ah, dang it, I was hoping this was TNT. Is there something in the water? Oh, that was a bad question. What happened? I won't do that. Wouldn't be the most clever idea.
In my wake, pulled along. Fate inescapably draws you on.
Ha! Joke's on you, fate is on my side. Can I just somehow change motion blurs off? View distance.
What a putrid offering.
Yep, that's exactly how I feel sometimes in the morning. Ugh, Dad.
Don't fight. You have been chosen.
I have been chosen, yes!
Behold. Everything has already been written. But perhaps you will attempt to change your destiny.
I hate whiskey.
Pierce Investigations Agency, my private detective agency, contracted to the Wentworth Detective Agency. After the Great War, I decided to set up in Boston, where there is no lack of work for guys like me. One small-time case follows the other. Adultery, settled scores, disappearances that are not actual disappearances. And the old office couch is less comfortable than a real bed, and I should probably get rid of these empty bottles, but this place is mine, for the moment.
I wonder why I still take these things.
The doctors prescribed them when I returned from the war. They swore that they would put an end to the nightmares, but for a while now their effect has been wearing off. Use with caution. I like this desk.
Been a while since I jotted down something other than my nightmares.
The doctor can well repeat to me that I no longer need my remedy to keep my memories at bay, but I know that if I stop, the memories will return. One of these mornings, I probably won't wake up. Despite the treatment, I again hear voices in my dreams, but they are different, unknown. They seem to surface from unfathomable and ancient depths. What nameless creature is calling me? Okay, we can spend character points and such. That's cool. Nightmares. Edward Pierce is a veteran of the First World War, where he took part in the Meuse-Argonne offensive. He is one of the few survivors of the Lost Battalion American units that suffered heavy losses from enemy and Allied artillery fire. Forced to hold their position for several days, surrounded by the bodies of their fallen comrades, without food or medical supplies, the soldiers were considered as lost by their fellow countrymen. Pierce is traumatized by these events. He consumes sleeping pills and liquor to ward off the nightmares that haunt him. And at the moment we are stable. Okay, my lighter. Sleeping pills.
I should get rid of all this stuff. Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology.
That man is red. Hey, Jack. Hello.
A good old story of blackmail in a speakeasy.
The bar owner who hired me didn't like the way I closed this case, but when you're already outside the law, there's not a lot you can do against the private detective who's got proof against you. It's nice to see you over here, Jack. Who would have guessed that you played Warframe? Oh, I'm doing okay. How are you doing after finishing the quest line and getting your stuff together? Ah, okay. Interesting. Well, we'll see what they have in store.
I used to be an avid reader. Wentworth Agency doesn't attract top-notch cases. Married woman runs off with her girlfriend. Husband couldn't understand it.
The husband never understood that his wife had left him. He kept on calling me weeks after the investigation has been closed. Uh-huh. Okay, you bought something for your operator. Yeah,
I have
I
business
would
here.
save the
Lieutenant.
rest. You always get a discount. Ah, better. Thank you. Game saved. What? No.
I'm listening.
Are you Edward Pierce, private investigator contracted by the Wentworth Detective Agency?
That's correct.
Hello, Mr. Pierce. I'm Lucy Sherifield, in charge of investigators over at Wentworth. I'm calling because of a problem with your file. A fire has destroyed some of our documents.
Is that right?
I'm so very sorry, but I have to collect your personal information yet again.
Mm-hmm. Ah, here we are allocating our character points. Okay. We have 8 available. Okay, what do we want to use? Medicine. Medicine represents your medical knowledge. Improving this skill increases your chance of determining the dosage of a drug, making a diagnosis, or of expressing your understanding of a medical problem. Strength. Strength represents your ability to call on your physical power. Improving this skill increases your chances of forcing doors or mechanisms, or of using violence, physical or verbal, during interactive discussions. Eloquence. Eloquence represents your ability to influence those who talk to you by your power of speech. Improving this skill increases your chances of convincing or manipulating during discussions. Investigation. Investigation represents your investigation talents. Improving this skill increases your chances of understanding past events by analyzing a crime scene or an object and of picking locks. Occultism. Occultism represents your knowledge of the occult sciences. Improving this skill increases your chance of determining the use and origin of occult artifacts and of expressing your knowledge of the myth. Psychology represents your knowledge of human behavior. Improving this skill increases your chance of understanding the motivations of a person based on his or her behavior or on the analysis of objects. Spot hidden. Spot hidden represents your ability to find hidden objects. Improving this skill increases your chance of finding hidden objects. An undiscovered object will not appear in game. I'll think I'll take eloquence and occult too. I'm a professional now. And an amateur occultist. That's okay. Do you really want to validate this character points attribution? Yeah.
Thank you for this information, Mr. Pierce. Our files will soon be up to date. And on a related matter, may I raise a sensitive question?
What's wrong?
As you know, we wish to closely monitor the progress of our contractors. And it would seem you've been accepting fewer new cases.
Work is scarce.
Mr. Pierce, you know as well as I do, there's never been more investigative work than now.
But are those cases worth it?
They're worth not losing your license. Show yourself worthy of the Wentworth Detective Agency, and we might keep you on the payroll. Mr. Pierce, are you still...
Hey, secretary, you shut up.
I'm coming.
Sir, I came here on the advice of a person whom I hold in high esteem, and I must say that I expected anything but a drunkard's lair.
Go somewhere else.
You're free to leave anytime, sir.
Do you know to whom you speak?
Stephen Webster, industrialist and art collector. All of Boston knows you.
Tell me, Mr. Pierce, are you capable of handling a new case, or are you simply a deadbeat inebriate?
If you come to me, it means you're desperate.
Nobody believes me. They take me for an old fool. Sarah, my little girl, she is dead. Even you must know of her. She was Sarah Hawkins.
The painter? Yes. Everyone knows her work.
The police accuse her of killing her family. They all died in a fire. Sarah, her husband, and Simon, my grandson.
I can't do anything for a woman who is already dead.
Find out the truth. They say she was mad, but I know that's a lie. She would never have done such a thing.
But if you have no proof...
I've brought all that I have. Look. I want you to look carefully at this painting. Tell me all the assumptions that come to mind.
Looks nice.
What am I supposed to find?
Tell me if this is the work of madness. Or if, on the contrary, you manage to detect some logic, a rationality to follow so that I may understand it.
Is that all you want from me?
Yes, please.
All right. I'll look at your picture. That's all you've got?
For
the painting?
$50.
I placed a file on your desk. It contains everything I have on the affair.
Okay, my notebook has the objectives. Examine the Hawkins file. A strange picture painted by Sarah Hawkins a short while before her tragic death was sent to her father just after the artist died. He is convinced that she is the sender. He brought me the painting so that I could examine it. Stephen Webster, the wealthy industrialist, came to my office. He wants me to reopen the Sarah Hawkins case, named after his daughter who died in a fire alongside her entire family. I must examine the documents he compiled in order to know more about the case.
A warehouse on Darkwater. Some sketches of the Hawkins family. Rather thin.
Ooh, someone has a hipster haircut. Fancy. Shipping label. Some of it is unreadable, but I can make out the part of address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater. The police report. It says that the fire started in the dining room and claimed the whole family. The police decide on a domestic accident, but they, nevertheless, insist on Sarah Hawkins' mental frailty. Why? A press cutting. An article written about the marriage of Sarah and Charles Hawkins, businessmen from the island of Darkwater. They live a recluse life there with their only son, Simon.
What's the symbol on the man's chest? It's as if Sarah Hawkins breathed a message into it.
So, Mr. Pierce, what do you make of these elements?
I'll take the unlocked answer.
The meaning could be exactly as it appears. I think your daughter is sending you a message.
That's what I believe, too. It was 3 months ago that I received the call from the police telling me of my daughter's death. And yet a short while after, this painting was delivered to my home. The painting is linked to this case, can't you see? You must find the meaning behind all this.
Guy, that costs extra.
Her husband was a big deal on the island. But the police are sticking to the accident theory. Though they mentioned Sarah's mental state was fragile. I believe you are right, sir. This case is not as simple as it appears.
I am aware of that. I believe there is more to this case than just an accident.
The sender's label mentions Warehouse 36.
That's right. It came with Sarah's last painting.
And you think your daughter could have been the sender?
That is what you must find out. Go to Darkwater. Find Warehouse 36.
Darkwater? Never heard of the place. Where is that?
It's a small, remote island off the coast of Boston. Sarah lived there with her son and her husband.
I suppose you want to ship me off there.
Darkwater holds the secret regarding my daughter, Mr. Pierce. You must uncover it.
Well, the deal was basically
must tell
just
me
looking at the picture.
If what the police suggest about the mental state of your daughter is true.
No. Sarah had visions. Everyone knew that. She never would have hurt a fly. She only thought she saw things.
Saw things? What do you mean by that?
I never knew what she meant by that. My daughter was an enigmatic figure, Mr. Pierce. You must find out the truth about her life and death.
I think I'm beginning to understand.
I'm willing to do anything for my daughter to recover her honor.
Quiet down. I'm on your side. Let's sum things up. An artist dies with her family in a house fire. Your only clue is a sort of promontory painting sent from Darkwater right before her death.
Correct. And the rumors about her supposed folly.
Which you don't totally deny.
Find that warehouse. Find out the truth regarding Sarah Hawkins' death. You'll be handsomely compensated.
All right, I'll take the case. I'll go to Darkwater and look into the death of your daughter.
Thank you, Mr. Pierce. I didn't expect any less coming from a man in your situation.
You...
Something's queer. But it's not like I have a choice. Darkwater. I think I've got a book on the North Atlantic. I'll no doubt find some information on this island in there.
Hey, Maria. Hello. Oh, and good evening to you as well. I'm doing okay. Yeah. How are you today? Sauna, pizza and beer. That sounds good. That sounds really good. You still have a cold? Yeah. The gentle touch of tentacles. And we are playing Call of Cthulhu, so we will have even more. Muhahaha. The snow's gone. Lame. That's really lame. Yeah, we have 7 degrees Celsius here, so it's not really cold, not really warm. It's a okay, here we have the inhabitants of Darkwater, Stephen Webster. That was the guy that was just here. Oh, look who looks fancy. Or looked. Charles Hawkins, ship owner. I think we have regular daylight, 8 hours maybe. It's not even real daylight, it's just gray. But we only have gray. Either you can't see anything, then you have gray, and a little brighter gray, and that's it. That's Sarah Hawkins. Oh, you've seen the end of this game. Ooh. I don't know anything about this game. I didn't get spoiled. Simon Hawkins, the only son of Sarah and Charles Hawkins. He died in the fire that claimed his whole family. Well. Oh, the occult. Intuitive and visionary artist for some, overpriced imposter for others. Sarah Hawkins leaves nobody indifferent. This mysterious and reserved painter often offers strange images with violent colors and wild strokes to the world. If her paintings are testimony to her vision of the world, then the world of Sarah Hawkins is a portal open to other dimensions. Extract from the Notebook of Edward Pierce, Private Detective. Yeah, and yeah, of course, for Nightmares Before Christmas, we had to play a Call of Cthulhu game.
That Shyamalan was above our heads.
Oh, you got up there, did you?
He was annoying me.
Chilling up there. Alright. Lights up. I'll be
Your own fault, you didn't see my face.
Oh yeah, the camera.
Okay. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. No.
Ah, okay, yeah. Yeah, then snow would really be nice. This person looks like the one we saw in our dream. Nothing of interest. Okay, we had a book about Blackwater somewhere.
Natural sciences, linguistics. Darkwater is off the coast of Boston. But I've never heard of it. According to this book, It was often mentioned during whale hunting times at the end of the 19th century. But it seems to have been shunned since then.
Darkwater Island has been inhabited since the 14th century and is still rich with the many memories left by its lost tribes. But don't let the romanticism of the moving evidence of such naive and primitive beliefs fool you into forgetting how violent their gods were. A gigantic creature still ornates the walls of long abandoned caves. Was it a sea or a dream god? No one knows, but today's inhabitants, the sons and daughters of the proud whale hunters, still remember the mysterious and tumultuous story of their small land off the coasts of Massachusetts.
All I have to do is go to the port. I just hope that I can find a boat able to take me to Darkwater.
Of course. Yeah, if you hear loud music in the background, that's somewhere in this house. Someone seems to have a party. Well, it's Saturday. Yay. So... Load faster game. We want to see something. We want to make some pew pew and such. Come on. Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, the sun glistening on the snow is nice. We didn't have real snow here for an eternity. It was always so, meh, half-baked. Focus Home Interactive presents a game by Cyanide Studio. Fun, Jack. So you're recruiting new people?
We're almost there.
Call of Cthulhu. EA, shukni of Bayim. Cthulhu Relay. EA.
Stay on board. There's guys coming to unload.
He has a nice coat.
Welcome to Darkwater Island, Mr. Pierce.
Why, thank you, Captain Fitzroy.
So, what wind brought you?
Does the Hawkins case mean anything to you?
A sad story that we would all prefer to forget. Charles Hawkins may have been a landlubber, but he was a good man.
And his wife, Sarah Hawkins.
Nice young woman. And a great painter. What a tragedy. You know what? Go have a drink of the Stranded Whale. What you need is a good pick-me-up. Mitchell may not be very welcoming, but his bar holds a surprise for you. As for me, you'll find me at the Harbor Master's office. If it's the Hawkins family that brings you here, I have a pile of documents that should interest you.
Understood. I'm going for a look around the docks.
Yeah, this whole area looks pretty much like in that other Cthulhu game. Which was it? Nah, I don't have it in mind.
Please move back. Let the police do their work. Hey, Sullivan, can't you go any faster?
See how old this thing is. If we force it too
Oh,
much,
that's
we'll break
an ugly.
The same goes for you, sir. Move along.
I'm looking for this address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
Ah. And so who are you?
I didn't introduce myself. Edward Pierce, private detective.
In any case, it's not very important. I can't answer that.
You can't? Or you don't want to?
Oh, no. I'm not getting into those games, me. Now, please, allow me to do my job.
You don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy.
They're cops. They can't understand.
Damn stupid idiots. Forget it. Nobody listens to us anyway.
The blood is just beginning to coagulate. It died a short time ago. Only a specialist would know what killed it.
You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign. There's something coming. Something real bad. Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy.
They're cops. They can't understand.
Damn stupid idiots.
Okay. Dang it, I thought I could take this with. But the green fumes are coming out of this lamp is quite disturbing. The Sunken City. Exactly. That was the other game. Seems strangers are not welcome, huh?
Hey, be careful.
That was good.
Let's get him another drink. He's dry.
In my bar, we don't serve troublemakers.
He started it. I have eloquence. I made it better, I think.
You saw what happened. He's the troublemaker.
Oh, you're a true mainlander. A real princess. You strut around with your la-di-da ways, and then, as soon as the pressure arises, you start squealing. You don't have what it takes to drink my whiskey. You got to earn it.
I'm here for information, not for a fight.
I prefer it that way. Speak then. I reserve the right to answer or not.
The Stranded Whale. I guess this bar has been here a long time.
What can I tell you? I'm a nostalgic sort of guy. The name, it reminds us of the golden age of dockwater. When our whalers left for long months and came back, sweating and stinking of the oil and flesh of the whales they'd been hunting.
It was a tough time, all the same.
Ah, but steeped in glory. We've never known such wealth since then.
What can you tell me about her?
We all knew she was famous on the mainland for her paintings. Never understood why. Then, I don't want to speak ill of the dead.
It's not if it's true.
Her vision. Was it so terrible?
Way I see it, the truth is really a question of point of view.
What do you mean by that?
Do you still trust the truth after a bottle of whiskey?
I've got what I need.
Anything else?
Captain Fitzroy told me about a little pick-me-up.
Oh, yeah? That must have been before you came looking for a fight in my bar.
Oh, come on.
Can't you
Because
just
of a
forget
little
that?
tussle.
Drinking it here is a privilege, and I grant the privilege to whoever I want. Anything else?
Don't be that way, person.
Do you know where this place is? Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
The Hawkins warehouse. I see, yeah. If I were you, I wouldn't hang around there.
Why not?
First off, there are rumors. Sailors from around here say you can hear noises coming from the warehouse at night. Screams, that sort of thing.
Screams?
Okay.
And that's not all. There's the fate of its owners and all the superstitions that go with it. But I'll say no more. Anything else?
I didn't expect to find alcohol on this island. What's the source
Hey,
of this
Mina.
miracle?
Hello.
You mean who? Our source of supply wouldn't like me to betray them to the first comer.
I'll tell nobody.
She'd know it anyway. Anything else?
Awesome to see you, and yes, it's Cthulhu time. Whoop whoop. Yay, yay. Schub nicht bei him. Yay, chocolate cookie, chocolate milk cookies. Woohoo.
Good boy. It's there, honey. It's there. Go get some. You want some more?
Chaos.
Not sure? You don't believe me? Ask the dishes. Ask the Furbo. Ready? Come on. There you go. Right in the face. When it shoots you in the face, now you believe me? The same, only difference is one has a transparent background and the other doesn't. Well, one is Raven. You see the Raven like it's animated.
How are you doing?
That'll be all for now.
I hope everything is going fine. Yeah, I'm a bit sleepy tired, but yeah, doing okay.
You have no right to treat us like this.
And the doctor, what did he say?
Well, surviving is always good. Oh, that guy looks like a weirdo. Look at his arms.
Nightmares. Can hear things and voices whispering. Will follow its reader and appear at various locations, gifted with its own consciousness, until it finds a new reader.
That's from the staff, that guy. looks rather than like an inmate.
Do you like our song?
No.
We're true sirens. We may not be pros, but we give it all we've got. That's true. It's a reminder of the time when we were still fishing for whales off Darkwater Island.
So, what have you been up to, Mina?
I've never heard this song before.
Only people from here know it. It tells the story of the miraculous catch.
It's a local legend?
Watch what you say, young man.
That catch saved our island.
Ah. Where's the proof?
We're the proof.
Without it, the whole of Darkwater would have died of hunger in 1847. It's true. Everything happened just as it says in the newspaper report.
What report?
The one that's framed right behind you. Our grandparents tasted its flesh.
And it was delicious.
What brought whaling to an end?
The whales, of course.
These people are
They all
very,
disappeared.
very weird.
You exhausted the stocks.
You could say that, yes. There were fewer and fewer of them. Until the last, the biggest.
The one of the miraculous catch.
Exactly.
Well,
I bid you farewell, gentlemen.
Good night, stranger. So long.
Mm-hmm.
The wing of a girly boy, I was where the men fly home. I leave all green lands, I see grounds, for night wells there is no.
Give you a song.
And the winds do blow, and there's a little comfort.
I don't know where the place, but the fishy on me. Got a lot to be, but the fishy on me. Got a do, I'll slap your knee. Fishy on me, fishy on me. I don't know where the place, but the fishy on me. Got a lot to be, but I'll slap your knee. Fishy to be, but I don't know ye. Fishy on me, it's a fishy to be.
Okay, jetzt ist es einschwindlig.
The miraculous catch. Apparently, the most significant event of the last 80 years.
The Skiller returns to port to save Darkwater from famine. We had given up hope. The crew of the Skiller, or what remains of it, returned to Darkwater port late on Tuesday afternoon. The locals immediately rushed to the docks to welcome the last whaling ship on the island. People were amazed at the sight of the unbelievable catch the brave vessel had on board. Of a size that went beyond that of the formidable toothed whales, the cetacean that is already being called the miraculous catch covered the whole deck, and parts of it were hanging over the side of the ship. The surviving sailors told a frightening account of the perilous catch, but also of its meat, unmatched in its quality and plentiful nutritional benefits. There is no doubt that the immense size of this whale will allow numerous inhabitants of Darkwater to feed themselves, bringing an end to the famine from which part of the island was suffering. Warehouse for rent. Mr. Marks is putting his warehouse up for rent from June for fishing, workshop or storage activities. You can contact him via your favorite newspaper or visit him on the docks. Special evening at the Stranded Whale. To celebrate the return of our brave whalers, all the staff of the Stranded Whale invite you to an exceptional and free tasting event. Come with your family or with friends to taste the miraculous catch. Each person will leave with a bottle of oil, so don't hesitate. I am not convinced. Yeah, we have Roy. Places. The island of Darkwater. Darkwater Port. The stranded whale. Ah, I have skills. Okay. Well, let me see the clues. The miraculous catch. Knowledge. Atlas of the Unknown. So let's see. We have 1 character point available. Sorry. Oh my goodness, damn cold. Dr. Fitzroy. Hello, lady.
What you looking at, stranger?
Your cigarette. What can she put away? Oh, that is some pickup stuff, I guess. Nothing?
I'm just passing by. Sorry.
Let me drink, stranger.
Ooh. I should have said something. Inappropriate. Okay. What is this?
Charles Hawkins was a heavy drinker. And a debtor. Interesting.
Oh, that is interesting, yeah. Putting the tab right on display. That's Miss Baker always free for the lady. Okay. That seems to be a good. That's a good way of keeping track and keeping people from spending too much. Well.
The Scylla. It finished up beached at the entrance to the harbor. A souvenir from a more prosperous era. I guess this blackboard hasn't been wiped for more than 70 years. Fishing equipment. Could do with some rust remover. Broken. This place seems half abandoned. I wonder what Captain Fitzroy has got to say about this woman cat.
Captain, the terms of our agreement are clear. Keep your men under control. You cannot afford to provoke us. No need to answer this message. Just make your payment to the carrier. Cat. Okay. I bet this cat person is the one that's smoking downstairs. Cats are like that. Always sitting around smoking cigarettes.
I've brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed. When you're done, come join me on the deck.
Deck? We are not on a ship. As far as I know.
These manifests are signed by Charles Hawkins. But that's all I'll get from them.
Take the other door. I don't need your shabby door over there. I'm still faster than you.
From here, I see everything that goes on in the harbor. The hard-working lives of my sailors, the fights at the stranded whale. Even the antics of these wharf rats don't escape me.
It's you who lays down the law around here.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I'm just the last serving captain on Darkwater. Tell me what I can do to help you.
Your manifests have been blacked out. They're totally unreadable.
Yeah, I saw that. I've got no idea who did it or why. I don't remember having countersigned anything special enough for someone to hide it.
And why obliterate the dates, as well as the goods stored in the warehouse?
You mean that the dates have some meaning?
I'm surprised Charles Hawkins had goods to store, knowing that whaling stopped in 1847.
I see that you're interested in the history of our island. Indeed, maritime activities ceased altogether at the end of the last century. I imagine that the Hawkins family had other types of contracts.
But you don't know with whom?
No, it was none of my business.
I'm looking for Warehouse 36. Do you know where it is?
Look, it's right there. The warehouse is opposite the jetty. You can't miss it.
Understood.
You know who the building belongs to, don't you?
Mr. Hawkins?
It belonged to the Hawkins family.
Precisely. Ship owners from father to son.
I think that somebody here wanted me to search this warehouse. I'm just back from the wharves. The dead killer whale is unsettling the sailors.
Ah, yes. Us men of the sea are superstitious folk.
Killer whales don't have many known predators.
That's true. And normally, they're not found around here. But, you're gonna take me for a fool.
Give it a try.
Have you heard about the depths? Trenches that plunge into the earth and that shelter creatures unlike any other.
You're talking about mythology.
Indeed, you're right.
The police took the decision to put the killer whale back into the sea.
You've got to understand them. They didn't know what to do with it.
I think that was a mistake. Who says that whatever caused those wounds is no longer in these waters?
You think we should have kept it?
To look into the real cause of its death, at least. The miraculous catch. Is it a local legend?
Not at all. It's an episode from our glorious past. Go read the story of the sailors' return to Darkwater Harbor. It's displayed on a wall of the stranded whale.
I found a threatening letter signed by a certain cat.
What? I don't mind you visiting my harbor master's office, but I'd prefer if you didn't go through my affairs.
Are you being blackmailed?
Not exactly, no. That shyster wants to make us pay protection money.
With any success?
I wouldn't say that, but she terrifies my men as much as her own.
Can you not do anything to stop her?
Don't you worry about that.
Hey Jojo, hello. And enjoy the lurk. Appreciate you being here.
I shall be on my way.
So come back and see me when you've got something new.
No. Why does it have to be dolls?
Oh well, dolls are better than nothing, I guess. No, honestly, nothing is the better version. Oh well. Okay, let's either go to the warehouse or show that cat person who's boss. Ah, yeah, she will kill me.
What? Another bird. I told you to beat it.
Hey, that totally ruined my plans. I had things laid out. They're still singing their weird song.
There's something coming. Something real bad. Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy.
They're cops. They can't understand.
What could have done so much damage?
You can't understand. You're not.
I have no idea.
You live here?
Why did you do that, huh?
We saw what you did to St. Brendan.
Yeah, we'll teach you to come onto our island and ridicule our protectors.
What?
I've never heard of this saint. Is it a local belief?
But everyone knows St. Brendan, the navigator.
He's the patron saint of whales and whalers.
What happened to the statue?
Go see for yourself. He's at the end of the jetty.
There's you, our beloved statue, and then those two bozos behind us. Wait, now that I think about it, it's got to be them. There's one of them who's always going back and forth to the statue.
Quieter. That's all we need for them to hear us.
What brings you to dark water?
Let's find out about the island.
That statue represents your local saint.
What do you mean by local, exactly?
You wouldn't be looking down at us, like all townspeople do.
St. Brendan. He protected whalers and fishermen like us. Until those assholes defaced him.
Okay.
Peculiar house.
Yeah, that's where we live. Our boat.
It's not because it doesn't float anymore that we're going to abandon it.
Isn't it a bit early for alcohol?
We got nothing better to do anyway. There's not much work around here.
Fitzroy gives us a few chores every now and again, but since the whaling station shut down, ain't a lot of jobs left around here.
So we drink.
Yeah, that's great. We've got nothing else to do. Let's drink.
The two guys behind you. What are they guarding?
The bootleggers. Scum.
They're protecting their territory. From whom, I wonder?
They really don't have a choice anyway. They're more scared of Cat than an attack by drunken sailors.
If only they would kill each other.
Is it Cat who's shaking down Captain Fitzroy?
Hold on just a minute. We didn't tell you a thing.
Nothing at all.
I take that as a yes.
I've taken enough of your time.
We'll see you later.
Ah, there's this patron saint. Yeah, he really kind of lost his face. Can I go for a swim? Oh well. No swimming, no driving a boat.
You could tell me. No, if it gets out, I'll have serious problems with you-know-who.
I bet that you hid them somewhere in your hut on the docks.
Not even. And don't go looking there.
How could you be dumb enough to leave the entrance to the warehouses unguarded?
Keep your voice down. Why not go and shout at the cat while you're at it? I don't want to end up with her little knife under my throat.
It's a stiletto, you idiot. And with that smell on your breath, I don't give you much chance anyway.
Yeah, being sneaky helped.
Who's this guy?
No idea. You better keep it shut.
Why, we don't have a clear conscience.
Quiet.
Oh, enjoy the lurk, Mina. And see you later. Thanks for the lurk, it's appreciated.
What's with you wandering around here like a hungry dog?
We saw you talking to the two soaks. Go die of thirst, the lot of you. It'll stink less.
I've got to enter the Hawkins warehouse. I guess it's going to be complicated.
No, it's very simple, in fact. Fuck off.
I don't give a damn about your racket. I just want to get into this warehouse.
And we don't give a damn about you. Whatever your reason for wanting inside, there's nothing we can do for you.
So, who are you?
Are you stupid or are you doing it on purpose?
Everybody knows us on Darkwater.
I've just arrived.
Let's just say we're standing guard for the owner of the site. And we let no one enter her property.
What happened to the statue of St. Brendan? Dreadful.
What makes you think we did it?
We're bootleggers, not savages.
Who do you think defaced the statue?
What do I know? They could have done it by themselves.
The sailors?
Who else, in your opinion? And who's interested?
What are you guarding, exactly?
Listen, bonehead, we already told you that we're guarding our boss's turf.
Cat. She's your boss.
What? You listen through keyholes?
She's the boss, yeah. She says who goes in or not.
Shut up, you dummy. You wanted to know that you also talk too much.
She must be quite intimidating if she can make two men like you tremble.
She redid the smile at the last one who wanted to get in.
I hope you had a good dentist.
No, you don't understand. She really cut him a new smile.
But he only smiles with the left cheek.
Oh, the police guy.
She sounds frightening, your boss.
And she doesn't like to be talked about behind her back.
Well, who does?
I bid you gentlemen farewell.
Oh, in other words, so long, suckers.
Where do you think you're going?
Who are these others so interested in the warehouse?
And why would I tell you?
What's the difference between a police officer and a private detective?
The badge?
Exactly. Apart from that piece of metal, there's nothing that sets us apart.
You think so?
We're looking for the same thing, you and I.
Okay.
Exactly.
Spare me the
Believe
next
me.
verse. I'll tell you what I know. There are sailors who think that there's a beast prowling around the docks. Then again, these guys panic at the thought of bringing a rabbit onto a boat, so...
I see.
And there are others who would like to use the warehouses for their goods.
That's fine.
Really? Is it?
You're crazy.
They're cops. They can't understand.
Damn stupid idiots.
You didn't tell me that the warehouse I was looking for was right in front of us.
Because its owner is dead.
Ah, see?
And I don't want to see you hanging around it. Now
He's
please,
the one with the
leave us to our work.
cut
You
smile.
can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign.
You didn't tell me that the warehouse I was looking
Because
for...
it's own. And I now please.
You can't understand.
Don't put that beast
Hey,
back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy.
Hello.
They're cops. They can't understand.
Damn stupid idiots.
Forget it. Nobody listens to us anyway.
That's no way to treat an omen.
Oh, yeah?
Awesome seeing
Get us
you.
into trouble.
How are you doing?
You can't understand. You're not
Are you enjoying your
sailors.
weekend?
It's a sign. There's something real bad.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy.
They're cops. They can't understand.
Damn stupid idiots.
Forget it. Nobody listens to us anyway.
That's no way to treat an omen.
Everybody thought I'll ask someone if they love me and they'll say fuck.
You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign. There's something coming. Something real bad.
So you're having fun.
You saw what happened with those sailors. Don't hang around here unless you want trouble with the bootleggers.
This warehouse looks abandoned. Why does it interest them so much?
No doubt a question of territory, but I ain't asking. You want to know more, go ask the captain.
Good. Thank you. I've seen the kind of messages their boss sends. You're not scared of her.
Of course I am. Everyone's scared of that woman. She's not interested in small fry like me. You, on the other hand, nose around too much, you'll have dealings with her.
I shall take my leave.
Well, she looks like a decent woman, so... Spot hidden skill allows you to detect hidden items. Okay.
It looks like there's a way in under this grate.
I definitely don't want to go there. Oh. Okay, a ratchet device. This part enables heavy loads to be lifted and held aloft while without held aloft without risk.
This ratchet device seems to be usable. A whale vertebra. If the newspaper clipping in the bar is true, this bone is a real fossil.
Ta-da! This lever activates a mechanism.
A handle. It must come from these old winches.
It's a lever, not a handle. Ah. The question is now, how do we get up there? Probably from the outside. Let's try. Can only go wrong. Right? Right. But sadly this car is stopping me. And I don't have the ability to jump. Oh. Look at whatever this is. Oh, this is the... Well... Just put the thing that people are looking for directly into a dark corner.
I could use this old winch to lift the grating.
Okay, and then... yeah, then lift it, for Bob's sake. You have this, you have that, you need a counter. What? Why? Ooh, look at this.
It should be possible to mount this cogwheel on the winch.
I don't know how I did that, but why. But yeah.
Looks like everything is in its place. All I have to do is turn this handle.
Yeah, turn the handle. I'm a strong man. Okay, down we go. Down, down, down we go, gently down the cave. Okay, doesn't sound healthy. Is not healthy. Yeah, things I always wanted. Oh my goodness. It has tentacles. That was a bit weird. Hey TC, hello. Awesome to see you. Awesome to see you. Yeah, I know, that one was bad.
Is it necessary to drink my own urine? No, but I do it anyway, because it's sterile and I like the taste.
How's it going? Yes, I'm swimming. Kind of. I'm swimming in a cave in a scary town and in tunnel system that is full with gas.
This is primitive.
Really? I would have thought it's modern art. I didn't spend all these skill points in occultism for you to tell me use the stuff.
Ugh, this place stinks.
Ugh.
What is the connection between this place and the Sarah Hawkins case?
Oh. Yep, and we're investigating the death of this Sarah Hawkins person. Some say it was an accident. Some say she was mad. Yep. Ooh, a TV bench, nice. Yeah, then have a nice rest. Be comfy. Get a snuggly blanket.
The glass is shattered, like someone smashed it. Was it before or after the removal of these bandages?
Interesting.
this one of Sarah Hawkins' paintings? It smells as bad as it looks. Who has enough money to buy painkillers, but stays in a place like this?
Good question. Well, if you have an idea and have the time on hand and the materials, then why not? And it's good to do something or to have something to do. That's always a nice change. Whoop whoop. Yay for building stuff.
Yes, I'm gonna burn this whole place down.
Can't sleep. I know how that feels. What is this picture of Charles and Sarah Hawkins doing here?
Interesting.
Someone has settled in here.
Yeah.
And whoever it is has something to tell me about the Hawkins case. Is
Ah.
there anyone in there? You, don't move! Detective Pierce, I told you to stay away from this warehouse.
Yeah, because I am a private investigator and I have been asked to investigate the death of this artist lady.
You seem like a competent officer. We should help each other.
You're trying to manipulate me, Mr. Pierce. I hate to be taken for a fool.
All right, Inspector Lestrade. Let me take a more direct approach. Can you explain what this painting is doing here?
This strange portrait. Wait, I know it. It was in the Hawkins mansion when we came to investigate the fire.
So you confirm that it was removed from the crime scene?
There was a fire and, yeah, the painter,
I'd like to go
the
and see the
artist,
mansion
the mother,
Of course. You want to go
her
back
husband
along his
and
trail?
the son died in the fire.
I'd like to understand how this painting made it to here. Come on. My car's parked down the way.
Maybe it grew little
Andrews,
tentacle
would
feet
you
and
please shut the
ran
door?
there,
Open your eyes, damn it. This
which
guy
is
went right
sadly highly possible in this area.
God damn it. Her again.
Yeah, her again.
This case has nothing to do with you, Baker. clear the passage or I'll shut you up for obstruction.
Officer Bradley, you've finally grown a pair. Too bad you're too fat to see them down there.
Oh.
Come on, keep the smile. You don't want to force me to widen it.
Okay, I get it. Can we go to the mansion?
She is...
Who the hell are you?
She's called Cat.
What were you doing on my turf? I've got my eye on you.
She's kind of
We'll meet
the
again.
mafia boss, protection money person, and has
Look
cut
behind you,
that
at the
police
top of the
officer a
ridge.
new smile on the left side. Hey
See the
Jack,
building?
hello.
That's the Hawkins mansion. Come on.
Oh my
We got
goodness.
some driving to do.
Oh, we need to build a mansion. Let's just build it on the scariest place possible in this area. Yeah, good idea. Well, less trick-or-treaters on Halloween. How did it go, Jack? Everyone, meet Jack. Jack, meet all the people. Oh, went well. That is good. Obviously someone clipped that. Your past follows you. And you all probably know her, but she was or is here as well.
I am the almighty Fate Snowbear
Yep.
from Von Della Dawn, soloist of the first intergalactic transmission.
Yeah, that's fate. Or Princess of Plunder. No loot is safe from her. Okay, there's someone.
Well, here we are. Hawkins mansion. The place has been abandoned since the fire. There's only old Winchester in his hut.
He's clearly not doing any gardening.
You know, Silas Winchester has been working for the Hawkins family as far back as I can remember. Charles was like a son to him. The day of the fire, he lost his whole family, so he's got nowhere to go. And, as you'll see, in a way, he's still watching over them. Is there anything else you want to ask me? Or do you want to go up there?
He's probably some weird freak.
You're the one who looked after the Hawkins case.
Don't think I was trying to hide it. It's just that this discovery shakes my convictions.
That's why you're so keen to find out who removed the painting from the mansion.
Yes. If something escaped us, or if there's been a law enforcement error, then it's up to the police to make good its mistake. Anything else?
I prefer to be prepared if there's going to be trouble.
It's a wise attitude. But apart from old Silas and some rotten floorboards, there's nothing to worry about.
Could he be a problem?
Strictly speaking, he ain't dangerous. But since the tragedy, he's been a little touched. Though he's a remarkably sturdy man, given his age. A true force of nature.
A sad old man doesn't worry me.
Gee, if you don't want to listen to my advice, we might as well go. Right?
Well...
I don't believe the fire is the only reason this house is in such a state.
It's a very old building, you know? Its foundations would probably date from the arrival of the first settlers.
You'll find
it's got
something
nothing to do with Charles Hawkins' debts.
You have to level and re-level and re-level your stuff.
So, since you already know it, the Hawkins family couldn't afford the upkeep of this house. It remains to be seen what they did with all their money. I wager it was Charles Hawkins' travels. Let's go up there. Unless you still have questions.
Travels? Charles Hawkins even had a
night
huge
quickly
bill at the
and I want to be able
tavern.
to see when we arrive.
I'll go with you, if only to reassure Silas.
So...
Why not?
No, let's take him with me.
Let's go.
I'm faster than you. Where are you? What's this? Can I touch this?
Bradley was right. This place is much older than I imagined.
Ooh,
but the architecture seems too recent.
Maybe it was built on the ruins of something. I laid me down and slept. I awoken. I awake, for the Lord sustained me. Okay.
The flowers on Sarah Hawkins' grave are fresh. The old caretaker must be very attached to her.
Mm-hmm. For whatever reason. But we'll see. But first, chip, chip, potato, chip, 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 potato, chip. Okay, enough teabagging.
Charles Hawkins' grave. Who could have done this?
I told you. Silas Winchester is still watching over the Hawkins family.
I must say, it's pretty gloomy.
So, Detective, does this place inspire any thoughts?
Why were they buried here?
I was given to believe that it was Charles Hawkins' wish.
Strange idea. I imagine Webster wasn't too pleased.
Mrs. Hawkins' father? It's said that he's devastated.
Okay.
Let's go to the mansion.
No.
Please give me a minute.
There's still
I didn't
another
expect to set foot back here after the burial.
grave.
Poor kid.
A deranged individual would defile this sanctuary and steal a burnt painting. I don't
Poor
see
kid.
Silas doing such a thing, let alone allowing it. Even that broad baker.
Hey, Ivy. Hello. Nice to see you. How are you doing today? I'm doing okay so far. A little cold. Yeah, I got a little cold, but it's okay. It will get better. And how are you doing today? Are you enjoying your weekend? Get spicy juice and board games. You're living the high life, huh?
Poor kid.
But that's good to hear. Glad you enjoyed yourself.
The caretaker takes great care of these graves. Charles Hawkins' grave. Who could have done this?
Yeah. That's good. Well, sometimes you need a day just for fun, for yourself. I would move in here. It's fine. I just said that sometimes you just need some time for yourself and just for relaxing and doing stuff you like. And just enjoy yourself. And I said I would move into this mansion. I like it here.
This entrance is still in use.
No, I didn't want to do that. I like his coat.
Whoa! You are trying to force the door, you nosy prick!
Easy, sir, all right? Put down the axe.
You know what we do with rubble like you? We gut them. Dump them into the ocean.
Whoa! You're Mr. Winchester. Lower that axe.
Ooh, a party.
Let's talk
Nice.
I'll show you how we have it out on Darkwater.
Okay, Jack, have fun.
You haven't forgiven yourself. You stay here to honor the memory of the deceased.
That's true. I want no more violence, no more tragedy.
It's painful to be the last one left.
You don't know how right you are. Understood. I'm listening.
The police report describes a domestic accident. But Stephen Webster has several reasons to believe that this may not be the case.
Webster is as stubborn as an old mule. And I did tell him that we should let the dead rest in peace.
He wants to restore the reputation of his daughter. I just need to see where the fire started.
No, I can't let you in. The mansion isn't safe.
That's why you barricaded the entrance.
That's right.
And this door?
It's locked.
Oh,
and I make sure it
2 free
stays that
weeks.
way.
That's awesome. Nice.
You still put flowers on her grave. You cherish her memory.
Mrs. Hawkins was an exceptional person. She cared for everyone around her.
Let me shed a light on what happened to her. Give me that key.
I'm probably making a big mistake, but it won't be the first. Here, take the key and do what you have to do. Go on, then. Just to get rid of you.
Let's see what more I can learn from this mansion.
As long as I get away from this old psycho here. Yeah, but that's nice. So how was the party yesterday? Was it good? Did you have more spicy juice?
I'll have to find another entrance.
What now?
Ooh, yeah, that's nice. Then I hope I catch you
Yes.
streaming.
Shall we enter? Now that you finish your fun and games with Silas, we can perhaps inspect the mansion.
You're right. Let's go.
Ah, your friend's coming over on Monday. Look at me, I've got friends. Fancy.
Let's take a look inside.
I'm with you.
I don't have to sit in my cave all day alone. I have friends. Yeah, I feel you there. Sometimes it's nice to have a few people around. But it's still, you sometimes need to refill your batteries after that. Party was good. Your Secret Santa person liked your gift. Ooh. And you loved yours too. That is good. Oh my god, Secret Santa, that is so long ago. I never got anything good. Nothing that I remember. Yeah. Okay, third wheeling, that sucks.
Follow me. I know the place.
Yeah, when you get the
Who left
feeling
this
you're
light
just
on?
there because... No. Pity invites. I hate pity invites. Let's go there, let's do this. You should get out of the house. No, I like it comfy. Okay. Sorry. See, for me there are no complications. I'm more introverted.
The Last Supper of the Hawkins. What does this tell me?
They had squid and rats.
What kind of meat is this?
Look at that thing, it's squid. You don't need to be a doctor for that.
This place is for the head of the family, Charles Hawkins.
Ah, yeah, the guy with the hipster haircut. That you are that kind of person. Mm-hmm. Yeah, as long as you surround yourself with good people, that's worth a lot. So they said the fire started at the fireplace, but doesn't look like it. What is he looking at? Are you looking at my bread? You have your own. Leave it alone. Okay, is there something I... Oh!
The boy was probably here. Smashed his plate on the floor.
That's the boy's fault.
Sarah Hawkins' plate. Why did she leave it untouched? Something happened at this table. An argument?
Maybe she poisoned him. Who knows? They hold hands and sleep in each other's laps for the first bit.
This dinner table tells us a lot about the Hawkins family.
Oh,
Well, we don't have all
that
day.
is cute.
The scene of the fire is next door.
It doesn't matter if they are girls or boys. It's cute.
Silas managed to bring the fire under control, but it was already too late for the Hawkins.
Let's see if I can find something the cops missed. Was Charles Hawkins some kind of explorer?
Charles Hawkins poses like an explorer in front of exotic ruins. It is common knowledge that he wasted away his fortune on expensive trips. What was he looking for?
Too much rubble. I'll find an easier way. Charles and Sarah's wedding, as painted by Sarah herself. Charles and Sarah's wedding, as painted by Sarah herself.
They hate you for it. Oh, too bad.
Was Charles Hawkins a heavy drinker?
Yes, he was.
They had a fight. Why? The child's corpse left a trace. Where are the others? Did Sarah Hawkins lose one of her shoes? How?
Make it a lot of jokes when they try to take my photos away. And are a bit close, trying to reach the phone while I'm tallest. Oh, that is mean. Oh, poor small beans. Yeah, look at this. This is a party. That's how a house looks after a good party. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, why can't they just admit it? I mean, what's the hurt?
Did someone escape the fire?
Wait. There. Teabagging. Okay, concentrate on the far case ahead. At hand. That. Oh, okay. I get it. People sometimes are so complicated. Oh.
If the painting I found on the docks really came from here, how come it didn't burn?
Oh. Then sleep well, have wonderful dreams, and hope to see you soon. Take care, enjoy your time. Nighty night.
Blood. This lamp was thrown. This was no accident. This was a fight.
Oh, she set her husband on
Someone
fire.
fell here. A desperate attempt.
Yay! That sounds like a good idea. Awesome! Yeah, that sounds like a good idea. We should do that.
Boy.
But I won't work on the fields.
So, Detective, what do you make of it?
I firmly believe this fire was more than just an accident.
Huh. What's your theory?
I think the Hawkins couple got into a fight.
You sure of that?
There's only one way to be sure.
Yeah, we can do that. That's a good idea. Yeah, and we'll talk about that. And we can make out a day where
I
we
just
can
ask
play
that you
and
don't disturb anything. If Chief West found out about what we're doing,
nighty
I'd be in
night.
serious
Sweet
trouble.
dreams.
This door is locked.
History of medicine in the 18th century. This collection of medieval knowledge, health practices in the 18th century. Sorry? Actually only covers the so-called civilized countries. It does not deal with the influence of holistic medicines or medicines from continents considered inferior. Okay. Right, where did the police guy go? It flashed and he was gone.
These bandages are covered in dried blood. But whose?
Not mine. Luckily. Let's see. What is making these weird noises? Okay, let's see. And we have, how many skill points do we have? We have 6 skill points available, yeah.
The lyrics of the drunken sailor, a sea shanty.
Mm-hmm. Looky what I found.
A crowbar could prove useful.
this house needs a few repairs. But could still be a nice home.
An original edition of Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, dated 1818. Moby Dick, Melville's classic. The epic battle between man and whale. Mandatory reading for any whaler, I guess.
Yeah. Basically, you can read a lot into Moby Dick. Okay. The human body, a comparative analysis. Okay. Yay, and another medicine thingy.
A book on the first inhabitants of the island. It seems they got here around the 14th century.
That is quite some time.
What do you know about Charles Hawkins' activities?
Well, not much, to be honest. We all assumed the Hawkins lived on Charles's inheritance.
An original edition of Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, dated 1818. Let's see if I can find something the cops missed.
Oh my goodness, sorry. Okay.
This door is blocked from the outside. Dark water history. This place was settled back in 1692 by two families that seceded from the New England colonies. A book on hunting whales, the island's staple diet last century. of Sarah Hawkins' paintings. Her style sure is recognizable. 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea. Another story about the mysteries of the deep.
That's nicely said, that she has her own style. Nope. That's it, huh?
One of Sarah Hawkins' paintings. Her style sure is recognizable.
This house really is pretty. Basically. Huh? Oh, wait.
What could Sarah have done to make this person threaten to call the police?
Dear sir, as you know, I've always held you and your family in high respect. Unfortunately, I can no longer continue to close my eyes to the behavior of your wife. Last week, she, again, terrified my client here. I know that she means no harm, but you should place her in care of Dr. Fuller. He alone seems to be able to make her come to her senses. If these disturbances were to recur, believe me that although it would feel like torture, I would be obliged to involve the police. Respectfully, yours, Anton Vellard. Okay. So... the wife was a bit cray-cray and people complained. No. I'm not doing this. Stupid rat.
Locked.
Geronimo!
The boys' room.
He made his castle out of books. That's cool. The Wonderful Wizard of Oz. Oh my goodness.
A child's fort. From what threat was Simon protecting his world?
I don't know. It came from the door, right? Obviously, kind of.
Tom Sawyer. Mark Twain. Sarah must have read it to him before bed. Sleeping pills. Strong for an 11-year-old boy. What was wrong with this family?
Well, I guess everything you can imagine. Yeah.
What nightmarish vision could have inspired them? Simon's troubles went beyond family problems.
Maybe his mother's paintings?
Saw something. Something terrified him.
Okay, here's something hidden.
This door is locked. What will her room reveal about her? Barbiturates. Sarah Hawkins must have been extremely agitated resorting to such a treatment.
They act as depressant of the nervous system, but once you begin, you can never live without them. Of that I know something. Okay. Hey, Legendary, how's it going? I'm doing fine myself. Here so far everything is okay. And how about you?
Perfect.
We didn't see that.
A barbiturate prescription from a certain Dr. Fuller. That's a massive dose. Was Sarah violent?
That is great to hear. Always nice to hear that you're good. So here's another clue. Somewhere hidden here.
This door is locked.
So, what have you been up to?
This door is locked.
Ah, the key was probably for this door. No, we don't step into such circles. We do not do that.
This ledger lists all of the paintings Sarah Hawkins sold.
Hmm. Okay. She made good money.
It seems the last one was given for free to a Francis Sanders. I wonder why.
Aha. Okay, I think we have been here. Yep. Mm. Okay.
Was Sarah Hawkins interested in the occult? What was she trying to achieve?
Obviously, she was interested in the occult. Seems a little obvious. Okay, we have investigated this place.
Bradley? Is that you?
Is anyone there?
You! Stop!
Bradley, did you see which way he went?
Who? I didn't see anyone. I just heard some noise. Are you all right?
A man was hiding on the upper level. He ran when he saw me. He can't be far.
I'll cover you.
You may switch from one light source to another. Okay.
This door was closed earlier. Where did he go? It looks like an old seaway map.
Mm-hmm. Catch the thief, yes. Oh, I have skill points, character points. What is my sanity saying? I'm stable. Stable is not bad. Captain, Sellers, Officer Bradley. Places. The mansion, garden, occult. If the creature is not yet anchored in our dimension, an expulsion ritual magic work. As long as the person performing it makes sure that he integrates the Elder Sign among the glyphs that make up the ceremonial circle. Be careful though, because the works that describe the creation of such circles are not all of proven reliability. Extract taken from the Malus Bestiarium by Abigail G. Okay. Medicine, yes, I have skills, my sanity. Oh. Mental trauma, the submerged city. While investigating the Hawkins warehouse, Pierce entered a partly submerged tunnel that ran under the docks. There, something took hold of his arm and tried to drag him beneath the surface. Drowning, the detective caught glimpses of human and animal bodies as well as an underground city. Pierce managed to make it back to the surface to discover that rather than tentacles, it was seaweed that had wrapped itself around his arm. The vision, nevertheless, disturbed him by its clarity and its violence.
As if the bookcase has been moved
Do you really
several
think
times.
that your fugitive came in here?
Clearly, Charles Hawkins knew Captain Fitzroy very well.
Oh, the third person is probably that
I wonder
weird
who the
guy.
man with the glasses is in the photograph. It looks like a freehand map of dark water. Certain areas have been highlighted. I wonder why. The Scylla. It's the boat that was stranded at the entrance to the harbor. This panel is movable. Cogwheels. They must be linked to an opening mechanism. Probably a secret passage. I must find a way to activate the opening mechanism.
Oh my goodness. Jack, oh god, I'm so sorry to hear that. Oh my goodness. Yeah, that's terrible.
I'd be better off not touching them for the moment.
Why are people that way?
like this came from a log. There must be a link with the Seaway map.
Yeah, they certainly are desperate.
They look like Celtic runes. Charles must have brought them back from one of his foreign trips. Looks like the navigational paths described in the log. This globe seems to have been part of some mechanism. Doesn't work. I must have missed something. Doesn't work. I must have missed something.
Wait, there was something in my... Wasn't there something in my journal? No, that was not what I was looking for.
There must be a link with the Seaway map.
$42.70.
Doesn't work. I must have missed something. Doesn't work. I must have missed something. Doesn't work. I must have missed something.
I could just crack it open, but I don't want to.
This door is blocked from the outside.
Are they at least staying out of your stream, Jack? Okay. Dang it.
There must be a link with the Seaway map.
Ah, 33, 53. 33, 53.
Doesn't work. I must have missed something. Doesn't work. I must have missed something. Doesn't work. I must have missed something.
Wait. 33.
Looks like it worked.
Ha! And we got an achievement. Brilliant mind.
Well done, Pierce.
The Hawkins mansion was falling into ruin well before the fire had claimed its residents. The building, once luxurious, today lies witness to the ruin of the Hawkins family. The paintings of Sarah Hawkins are spread throughout the corridors. Moisture eats away at the books of the imposing library, and the windows are broken and condemned. The drawing room where the fire started revealed it to be more than just a domestic accident. Sarah Hawkins' office bears the signs of an occult practice, and a no doubt huge creature left its mark on the walls of the corridor that leads to his workshop. As for Charles Hawkins' office, it revealed a passage into a network of underground caves. Tunnels under the Hawkins mansion. Okay. But I would say this is a good opportunity to end the stream for today. We're already almost about it for 3 hours. And my throat is getting a little bit nyeh. So we will look for someone that we can raid.
The secret passage under the manor. It's like a detective novel.
Sorry. And Jack, I hope that the trouble with the ex and her friends are getting resolved as soon as possible. Because we don't need that kind of negativity in our lives. So let me end the game. So let's see whom we can raid. Yeah, as all of the games in the Nightmare Before Christmas horror streams, I will put this on the list in my Discord, and there you can, if you like, to vote for one of the games or two or whatever you liked or didn't like after Christmas. And yeah, we will see how we fit in these games into our schedule. Let's see who's there. So we will visit Maria on her own turf. So everyone, I hope you have a good time and take care of yourselves. And I thank you for the most precious thing that you could give me, which is your time. And I hope to see you soon next time. And yeah. Goodbye everyone.